Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shannon. If you have been here before, welcome. If you have not been here before, welcome back. So I'm excited. Today's video is actually, I'm going to be talking about the new Physicians Formula Butter Collection in collaboration with Casey Holmes. If you don't know Casey Holmes, she of course is a beauty YouTuber, and she is pretty popular. I think she has close to 2 million followers now. So I was excited when I seen this collaboration. I like a lot of Physicians Formula's products. So I was excited when I seen this. We're going to get into a review on this. I've used this quite a few times and I will insert some clips of me using each of the products from here. So if you guys are interested in seeing my thoughts on this collection, then just keep watching. Alright guys, so this is what the box looks like. So it's really pretty. It's quite big and that has Casey's picture on the back. It has some info about the product. When you open it up, it has some looks that you can do up here, also Casey's picture, and then it has this little protector film right here, and then these are the products. So it has the bronzer, which is the deep bronzer. It has the Copacabana blush, which I think is a fairly new shade. Then it does have one of the butter highlighters in Just Peachy. I believe this is a new shade as well. And then we have 4 eyeshadows down here. So there's kind of a cream color, Do Not Disturb. There's one called No Filter. There's more of a red. This is kind of like a terracotta brown red. And then this one is like more of a true deep red. It's called Tropic, like it's hot, which I think is cool. And then they have a shimmery kind of green shade called Palms Palms. And then over here they do have one of the butter lip creams, which they recently came out with. This one is Pop the Bubbly. I think this is an exclusive shade to this collection. And then they do have the butter Paradise Eau de Toilette, so the perfume, which I really wanted. So I'm kind of glad I was able to get it in this set. And so it does have the names of what's in here on the front as well, and it does have all the info on the products on the back. I got this on the Physicians Formula website when it released. I got it for $19.99 US dollars. That's what it originally retailed for. It is also available on Ulta. And if you are in Canada, this is now available on Shoppers Drug Mart on their website, and it actually is on sale. It's like $15 roughly, $15 to $16 Canadian, which is a steal. So if you were thinking about picking it up and you're in Canada, I would go ahead and check it out there. Of course, it may be on sale at places in locations in the States as well. You will have to check that out. But I thought I would let you know for all of us that are actually Canadian, since I am in fact in Canada. All right, so first I want to talk about the packaging on the product. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of this packaging. It's really beautiful, but it is so bulky. It's really hard to store. Like, it's kind of like a book size. And then I also don't like that it has this like plastic film. This is similar to Natasha Denona palettes, which are way more pricey, and they have these. I don't like these. Honestly, I'm probably going to end up cutting this out. I also don't like that this doesn't go back the full way. I know it won't because of the size of this, but like it literally will close shut when you're using it. I almost always have to sit something here to keep it open. It's very hard to do tutorials with. It took me quite a long time just to do a tutorial using these products. I think these could have been put in a more sleek packaging. If you could pop these out, I don't know if you could do that, then I think it would be a lot better. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the packaging, even though it's pretty. I don't think it's practical. It's bulky. It's kind of like hard to use in tutorials if you're on YouTube. If you're not on YouTube, it's still hard to use just in the morning, keeping it open. It likes to close on you. So that's kind of my gripes with the packaging. As far as the product inside, you guys could see, I'll talk about the shadows first. So I went in first with the shade Do Not Disturb, the kind of like cream shade that's in here. And that shade is beautiful. It's just like a normal cream shade. All of these matte shades, you'll see me go in and blend those into the crease, and I blended the red shade kind of all over my eyelid. These blend out really easily. They're nice and soft. There is some kick up in the pan when you use these, and sometimes you will get some fallout. So I typically like to use these prior to like doing my foundation so I can clean it up, but I just thought I would let you guys know that. This shimmery shade to me is a disappointment. You guys can see in the try on clip when I'm putting this down underneath my lower lash line, this is like, I have to go in quite a few times to get this to show up, and that's been the case every time I've used this. It's pretty, but you really need to build this up. If you're going to wear this on the lid, I would suggest like spraying your brush, putting down a really tacky base, even a glitter glue to kind of get this to adhere and show up more vibrant, because this on its own, like if I just tap into this, That's what it looks like. Like you can barely see it. This is me pressing hard into it and like nothing really kind of translates. So I will put a swatch right there. So that's a swatch of it. Like it's just very kind of like lackluster to me. I think to put a shade like that in the palette, you should really have it like pop it. It's just not a popping green shade, and for that reason, I'm not like a huge fan of it. Now, as far as the bronzer, the deep bronzer, I don't really think this is a deep bronzer. It is fairly deep on me. You can see in the try-on clip it's quite dark going on, but I was able to blend it out, and I am able to use this shade. I don't think it's too dark. I honestly don't think this would work on super deep skin tones, so I hope this isn't like the deepest shade that they have. I do love the blush. This has a bit of a sheen, but if you notice, you don't see like, it's not like a highlighter sheen. It's just a pretty natural sheen. And this is a beautiful color. I think it would show up on a multitude of skin tones. So I do really enjoy that blush. The highlighter is very creamy feeling, but it has, and I like it, but it has a lot of glitter. I feel like this has more glitter in it than the actual Physicians Formula, like the butter highlighters that came out prior. Maybe it's just me or I haven't used those in a while, but this one is super glittery. If you do get down in there and then tap your brush off, you can get rid of some of that glitter. I didn't do it in the try-on clip. I just wanted to show you what it looked like. It is really pretty and you can build it up to be pretty blinding, but if you don't like glitter in your highlighters, you are going to hate this. So just be aware of that. I know a lot of people do not like that, so I thought I would tell you that. The next product we got in here was one of the Murmura butter lip creams. So that's what the packaging looks like, and the product inside, you can just like roll it up. The packaging is not amazing. It's just like, it's a pretty packaging. It's just like a plastic packaging. But one thing that will happen is when you roll this up, this lip cream is really like glossy. So when you roll it back down, a lot of times you'll get access here. It can get your cap fairly dirty. I've been like really careful with that because I hate when it gets all dirty on the inside. I think they could have made the lip cream a little bit thicker so it's stuck together better, but I do really like these. They're really comfortable to wear. Now this shade in particular, Pop the Bubbly, this has a little bit of a sheen to it, like a little bit of metallic sheen, but it's nothing crazy. You can see me trying it on in the clip. The other shades from the collection don't have that, so that's just something to note if you don't like anything with like that kind of metallic sheen. It does have a little bit of that, but not too much, and it is really pretty and comfortable to wear on the lips. I actually bought two other shades from the collection. I bought Soak Up the Sun, and I think there was another one I bought as well, but I do really like these and I'll probably buy more shades. It's just, it can get quite dirty and I wouldn't put it anywhere super warm because I feel like it would melt. But I do like those. I think that's a good value because these are like 10 bucks I think on their own. Now probably my favorite thing from the collection is the Butter Paradise Eau de Toilette perfume. I love this. I think this smells so good, and this isn't for individual sale. I hope that they actually decide to like put this on individual sale in a bigger bottle because I really, really love this. I don't know if this mentions the notes in it, but it does remind me of the bronzer, like their product scent. It has that kind of like vanilla-y, maybe like, I don't even know how to describe this. I'm really bad at describing notes in this, but it does smell like Paradise. So it reminds you of the butter bronzer and all of their products that have that scent to it. I really like it. It lasts a pretty decent amount of time for an eau de toilette. Obviously this is an eau de perfume, so it is a bit, it's definitely more subtle and it doesn't last as long, but this is great if you want to wear it like out and not be super perfumey, but have that really beautiful kind of tropical scent. I just like this. I think it's really, really good. I'm really glad that she actually popped that into the set because it totally made it more worth it to me. My favorites definitely in the set are the buttercream, the perfume, and I also like the blush and bronzer. So for me, I mean, it was worth it. I wish I had have waited and got it for a little bit less, but I do think it's a nice product. And like I said, if you are in Canada, you can get it cheaper right now, and you can probably shop around the States and get it cheaper. But I do like this overall. I think it's a really good product. I think it's a good collaboration. She did a pretty good job. I would say the eyeshadows are my least favorite in here, and the packaging is not my favorite. But other than that, I do like the product. If you guys did like this video, by the way, make sure you do give me a thumbs up. If you can hit the subscribe button down below, I would love to have you as part of my YouTube family. And also hit the notification bell. You guys know I'm not the most frequent uploader. Yeah, I should have this upload this week for you guys, and I'll try to keep filming videos to at least get at least one video or 2 videos a week up for you. I do appreciate your support. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.